Hi, girlies. Uh-oh. The Aces are the coolest up-and-coming band and queens of pretty much everything, so let's discuss just why. I sort of felt like the way I worded it, I had to have glasses and a whiteboard to get my point across better. Maybe next time. The Aces are an indie/alternative pop band coming from Provo, Utah, consisting of 4 members, all of which are girls or women. When do you start saying women? 2 of them are sisters, but they have all known each other since like forever, and even though they're a little over 20, they have been playing together for longer than even I have really listened to music. Iconic with a pinch of adorableness. Or maybe like a bucket of the latter. They were formerly called the Blue Aces, and these still slap. Since getting their official start, they dropped the blueness, and now the Aces have 2 masterpieces of albums, the second of which has come out just now, so let's get into it! I have to admit my start with them was a bit rocky. I heard the band name from a few people that I followed at the time, and I think once I went to their website due to being intrigued, but I did not listen to any of the songs or anything. As an asexual, I really liked the band name, but they weren't even A's. I actually think that the problem was that they only had a few songs out back then, and apparently that wasn't good enough for me. But then Shannon Beveridge posted a video with the girls when the first album had just come out, and I was like, yes, I will want these. They may not be ace, but they certainly do ace it. Now I just think that everything about their image is also relatable to mine, so it all worked out. I think that in general the Aces are the band that I feel the closest to, even though the closest they have actually been to me is about 1,000 kilometers. The emotional closeness probably has a lot to do with their age being close to mine. I've never had that with another band, and it's an instant kind of connection. But I also find their vibe easy to relate to. They just seem like a good time. I can feel their love for each other through my phone. They're just so positive about everything, just what I aspire to be, but they still speak honestly about difficult topics, and I think that if more people were like the Aces, the world would be a much better place. They put off the release of the last album to advocate the Black Lives Matter movement. Love that. They were also out protesting and are always caring and conscious about serious issues. It's obviously also a big plus for me that most of them are queer. Girls singing about girls just hits different every time. Yeah, I listen to Girl in Red, but do you listen to the Aces? I have also never felt such connection with all the individual band members either. Crystal, a gorgeous queen with an amazing voice that breaks my heart a little sometimes. Crystal always makes me feel like I'm on the right track, even though she has no idea what I'm doing. And she's also baby. Elisa, a gorgeous queen with, okay, stop the music. I said individual, so might as well treat them that way. But they are all gorgeous queens. Elisa is the coolest and the baddest, always speaking her mind, and her mind really feels like a temple of wisdom. Not only she plays the drums and has a cool style, she has also directed some of their music videos. Katie, the cherub of the band. Angels are literally iconic, so it would make sense that Katie is too. She has the most iconic dance moves, guitar solos, and personality really, kinda the meme queen of the band. This is a forever mood. And McKenna, the bass player with the prettiest smile. For real, every time I picture Kenna, she's wearing the whitest smile. They're all queens of positivity, but Kenna really takes the cake. And eats it too. She has this aura of purity or something, always promoting a healthy lifestyle. And the fan base is so awesome too. I have been a part of a few band fan bases, but overall I would genuinely recommend the Ace Faces the most. It's a similar situation with the girls themselves. Around the same age, part of the LGBTQ+ community, and all about lifting each other up. And the talent, and the humor. Even though I want the Aces to be widely recognized and loved, they deserve nothing less. It's very nice to be a part of a close-knit type of fandom where you know each other and also the band members interact with you a lot too. When I made that Twitter account, though, I was past my true fangirling days, so I wasn't actively trying to get anyone's attention, so unleash it all upon me now. I'm obviously joking, but it would be rad if they saw it. Similar to AJR that I started the series with, the Aces also sing about youth-related topics, or maybe that's just what everything will seem like when you're young. Most of their songs, though, are about love, and its many branches. They start the party, get you moving for the day, find a way to reach depths of you that you didn't even know you had before, break your heart, but when the next song comes on, it already gets repaired and looks more beautiful than ever before. The 2 albums are quite different. When My Heart Fell Volcanic was the one that totally captured me with its rawness and whatever enchantment that they put into it. It's genuinely my most played album on Spotify. And then Under My Influence has more of a summer vibe, which is fantastic for now to live in the moment. But the thing about summer music for me is that I can listen to it no matter the weather. I was going on an evening walk just before the sunset, listening to Under My Influence, and it was very much enjoyable. If you haven't tried it yet, please do. I'm also obsessed with their visual presentation. The cover of their first album is immaculate. It really illustrates the vibes and the closeness of the band, and I love the colors so much. Yeah, I think in general they bring a lot of color and sun into my music taste. That Yuta sun is always shining over me. The second album cover is kind of contradictory from the first one and from the way that I described the sound of it, and you would think that maybe they would be the other way around, but they really make the band on the cover work. Not everyone does. And this photo shoot, absolute angels. My favorite music video is Last One. I love the set design and the colors. I love the storyline, and Last One is a very catchy and sweet song, but with kind of toxic lyrics that match it so well. So let's jump into the car and take a look at the scenery of the individual songs. The sun rises along with the first notes of volcanic love. Maybe that was too obvious writing on my part because the song starts with "Out of the darkness, I sparked a match that set the fire." The lyrics are one of my favorite ones of theirs. "The heat you left just won't subside." Is that about the Yuta sun? Moving along, we've got jams on the right and on the left, and then my favorite song? Already? Couldn't we leave it for the end? I don't think I'm emotionally prepared for this. Okay. Just Like That has been my favorite Aces song since like the beginning, I think. It is so powerful. The chorus with "There's nothing left of" and the end with "I'm gonna disappear" beats me up! Okay, let's keep cruising. Starting from Holiday, the rest of the first part of the journey is non-stop bops. Holiday itself, for some reason, gives me a very special feeling. There's a certain charm to it. The lyrics are typically Gen Z, and the frustration is so real that it flows right into you. Stay. It gives me the party that I never go to, and it gives me in-the-moment feelings that I suddenly care about. And then we have the bridge or whatever with perhaps my favorite Aces lyrics that are just... yeah. Bad Love, arrested for being a banger. Put it on the line. That one keeps slowly rising from the bottom all the way to the top, ready to claim the crown. And Hurricane, dude, pulling all the heartstrings, not asking you to hold my hand while I break you in two. Oh no. And then we arrive at the first stop, the last song from When My Heart Fell Volcanic, Waiting for You. Ooh, I remember now that it was actually the first song that really got to me. It is a nice finish because the previous songs were pure sadness, but this one gives me some hope. Crystal's voice in the second verse is my favorite. And then the frustration from "I think you know what I want" grows into "I gotta have you" kind of desperation, and I am screaming every lyric. Alright, that was an emotional ride. And we're only halfway there. Where have we stopped now, you might ask? I don't like being honest. No, I mean the EP. My favorite one on there is, and for some reason I can never pronounce the first word, Baby Who. It's very simple but kind of magnetizing, and these lines: "Nothing's forever, it doesn't have to break your heart," already appeared in one of my videos, and if I found a good way to conceptualize it, I think it would be a great idea for a tattoo. Wait, are we already leaving? Okay, ma'am. Let's roll into that golden hour summer. Under My Influence is still very much new, so I will probably not give it the credit that it deserves, but I'll try my best. I love the lyrics in "My phone is trying to kill me." There's a monster in my pocket and it keeps telling me just what to do. And on red, I feel hopeless, trying to live in the moment. I check that screen just one more time, my phone is trying to kill me. What am I doing here? Name a more relatable song. Even the quarantine style video was excellent, and they also tried a challenge not to touch their phones for 24 hours. As I said, queens of everything. Kelly and Can You Do are so fun, and then comes All Mean Nothing. That one also has something special that I can't quite figure out. Okay, now the roads Quite bumpy, but I love the roller coaster of negative emotions that the next ones express. I Can Break Your Heart Too, I think, is in everyone's top. The music is so nice and makes you sway and forget about your surroundings, but when you listen to the lyrics, you feel a pain in the place that they're singing about. My favorite place is in the end, where it's like, yeah, I can break your heart too. I can! Oof, Los Angeles. It was the second one to come out from the album, and I already knew it was gonna be one of those. The parallels of I think that we missed that turn about a mile ago, and I think that we lost ourselves a while ago. Everything is so doomed, and the reminiscing does not lead to anything good, but sometimes you just want to live in that moment, because it's all your faults I love about you. Not Enough, I feel like, would get played in a bar when you're just done ordering drink after another, and this comes on and you have to get up because it's just too much. I have no idea where this picture came from because I simply do not experience. Ooh, could Cruel be my favorite on the album? At least at the moment, for sure. The pre-chorus puts me into a rocket, and by mid-chorus I get sent into space. And the bridge is just... By now the writing is back to mostly smooth, so let's just enjoy the sunshine and the company. Thought of You is just one big... moment. Abandon all my roots to grow into me. Also some Japanese house vibes here and there. Going Home is absolutely fantastic music-wise, and a nice big hug. And Zillionaire serving more of that wholesomeness and a bit of mobility. I had to say the M-word at least once. Yeah, I guess that's that. I just really love the Aces, man. My favorite state might be Cali, but I also agree with my dad and can't wait to go back to Utah. But until then, however far into the future that might appear to be, I will always have music from the Aces that will warm me just enough. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe for more, and do anything else that your heart decides. Just remember to be nice. Have a wonderful day. When I was writing the script to this video, I accidentally wrote going whole instead of going home, and that's something to think about.